Join Douglas MacMillan every Sunday afternoon at 2 for an hour of music and song from the Celtic nations and beyond. In traditional and modern styles and in languages both native and adopted, hear the Celtic World brought right to your home through the magic of radio. That's Celtic World, Sundays at 2 on Otago Access Radio, 105.4 FM and 1575 AM, and online at www.oar.org.nz.
Colin's Despair there from Irish band Beoga. Rather lively tune and not surprising because if I'm not mistaken, Beoga in Irish means lively. Hello and welcome to Celtic World. I'm your host Douglas MacMillan. Next up on the show, it's a track from Emily Smith, The Bonny Labouring Boy.
their efforts I disdain. I'd rather live a single life where time I could enjoy, awaiting happy prospects with my body labouring boy. I sold that very night, and with the boy that I loved best, to Belfast we did fly. His love had so entangled me the same, I can ne'er deny. It's with my body labouring boy I mean to live and die. So fill your glasses to the brim and let the toast go round, and drink to every labouring boy that ploughs and sows the ground. For when his work is over, it's home he will come with joy, and happy is the girl who weds with the body labouring boy.
A sometime musical partner of Scottish singer Emily Smith there, and the full-time life partner of her is New Zealand-born Jamie McClennan, and here he is to sing. No, he's not singing actually, he's just playing, because he's a fiddler after all. Fun with Colin. Okay, next up is a track from Scottish singer Dick Gaughan, Erin-Go-Bragh.
My name's Duncan Campbell from the Shire Orchestra. I've travelled this country for monies and mine. I've travelled through Ireland, Scotland and all, and the name I go under's both Erin-Go-Bragh. One night in Aldrichy as I walked down the street, a saucy big pole was a chance for to meet. He glowered in my face and he gave me some jaw, saying, when come ye over bold Erin-Go-Bragh? Well, I am not a pat, though in Ireland I've been, nor am I a paddy, though Ireland I've seen. But when I a paddy, that's nothing at all, for there's many's a bold hero from Erin-Go-Bragh. Well, I know you're a pass by the cut of your hair, but you all turn to Scotsman as soon as you're here. You left your own country for breaking the law, and we're seasonal stragglers from Erin-Go-Bragh. Oh, and were I a pat, and you knew it were true, or were I the devil, then what's that to you? Were it not for the stick that you hold in your paw, then I'd show you a game played in Erin-Go-Bragh. Then a lump of blackthorn that I held in my chest, around his big body I made it to twist, and the blood from his napper I quickly did draw, and paid him stocking and trust for Erin-Go-Bragh. Like a flock of wild geese, saying, catch that daft rascal, he's killed the police. And for every friend I had, I swear he'd swore, it was terrible hard times for Erin-Go-Bragh. But I came to a wee boat that sails in the fall, and I packed up my gear and I steered for the north. Farewell to Aldrichy, your poor lessons are, and the devil gang with ye, says Erin-Go-Bragh. So come on, ye young people, wherever you're from, don't give a damn to what place you belong. I come from Argyll and Gillen-Sabra, but I ne'er took it ill being called Erin-Go-Bragh.
Another song, this time from American group Runa, Eppie Morrie.
Side to steal away Eppie Morrie. She would not be
be a bride, would not be a bride. Out it came her mother, it was a moonlit night. She could not see her daughter, for the swords they shine so bright, swords they shine so bright. Far away from me, mother, far away from me. There's not a man in all Stratton. Wed it be with me, wed it be with me. They've taken Eppie Morrie, at horseback bound her on, and then away to the minister, as fast as horse could gang, fast as horse could gang. When he's taken out a pistol, said to the minister's breast, "Oh, marry me, minister, or else I'll be your priest, else I'll be your priest." Far away from me, good sir, far away from me. There's not a man in all Stratton shall married be by me, married be by me. When mass was sung and bells were rung and all were bound for bed, then Willie and the Eppie Morrie in one bed were laid, in one bed were laid. He kissed her on the lily breast and held her shoulders taut, but aye she grat and aye she spat. Turn to the wall, turn to the wall. Far away from me, Willie, far away from me. Before I lose my maiden bed, fight with you till day, fight with you till day. Clothes were on, then came the maid of Skeletor, with gown and shirt alone, gown and shirt alone. While if I Willie, you couldn't approve a man, and ta'en the lassie's maiden bed, she would have hired your hand, would have hired your hand. Go get to me a horse, Willie, and get it like a man, and send me back to my hometown, maiden as I came, maiden as I came. Far away from me, not a man in all Stratton. Wed it be with me, wed it be with me. Far away from me, Willie, far away from me. There's not a man in all Stratton. Wed it be with me, wed it be with me.
Some more singing now, and this time the very distinct style of Can Hardiscan from Brittany. And here to sing and vreur, Ton Doubl, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, is Loenad Fall.
Ce mot de pesquerer har el de la la den gentia one way is the way to name yan di gentia one way na sa way to name yan di you blue me den la haven mat sori na kan ni blue me den har el de la haven mat sori yan di you blue me den haven mat sori na kan ni blue me den haven mat sori na kan di man ali vida la haven de sahani kom di man where is for all haven de sahani man ni blue me den haven Mattes Morrie.
Han en nya blommelen.
Na har väl Mattes Morrie. Na zellen matta bärscher inner la 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 nejja meja ve.
Zellen matta bärscher har det där och la 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 nille det var inte mig.
Das die mit der Peve.
Das die mit der Bergelen, das die mit der Peve.
Da 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 me brehin le don de don la de con le de don la la que non sueve.
Dom de gal me brehin on la de la la non de colore de la
La que non sueve. La mossa da me brehin la mossa da
la la mossa da me brehin on
sarà hilaro. La pelle ma me brehin le don de la la don la la que malos que no.
Il a mamma piaceler hålla det colore de la
che malos que no. Ma ci da le don di mesere.
La che me giusti va con
Ma di mesere ra di tam tam savalle don de la le con le la la don de intonese.
La mamma non sa va hålla det colore de la
don de intonese. La cavallare di me per di me da raga.
Cavallare di me per di me da raga.
Casum panne don de
la neia horon la de taron allor de colore de do
la pandette rispettando ti me io me muera
Bonny ed rispettando
ti me io me muera fammi me la colorantille non de non la de con le la io
la coloranti horon la de taron allor de colore de do
io
Merci Bata. C'est une bonne zone.
You're listening to Celtic World on Otago Access Radio, 105.4 FM.
Siendo en el monte pastora
H2O from Galician group Anubía there. Now for a song from Scottish group Silly Wizard, with of course Andy M. Stewart on vocals. Ferry Me Over.
I was forced to wander because that I was poor, and to leave the hills of Caledonia seemed more than I could endure. And when that I was travelling, a thought came to my mind that I had never seen her beauty, though she was far behind. Ferry me over, ferry me there, to leave the hills of Caledonia is more than my heart can bear. For lost in distant days gone by were the simple joys I'd known. The foreign winds cried, Caledonia, it's time you were going home. So I will find the tallest ship that's ever faced the foam, and I will sail to Caledonia, for Caledonia's my home. Ferry me over, ferry me there, to leave the hills of Caledonia is more than my heart can bear. Some friend or neighbour side, where the fires of love burn bright, with songs and stories I'll share my adventuring until the morning light. And should some young man ask of me, is it brave or wise to roam, I'd bid him range the wide world all over, the better to know his own home. Ferry me over, ferry me there, to leave the hills of Caledonia, it's more than my heart can bear. I was forced to wander because that I was poor, and to leave the hills of Caledonia seemed more than I could endure. And when that I was travelling, a thought came to my mind that I had never seen her beauty till she was far behind. Ferry me over, ferry me there, it's more than my heart can bear. Ferry me over, ferry me there, to leave the hills of California. It's more than my heart can bear. Ferry me over, ferry me there.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Silly Wizard have some cracking songs in their repertoire. Next up from Galicia, Luar Na Lubre with Ara Solis. Quite a delightful little tune, that one. Okay, now it's time for Taliska from Scotland with the Gowden Locks of Anna.
Yesterday I had a pine to wane, a place where bodies saw no. Yesterday lay on this ground. We monarchs talk the east and west, free in the stays of Anna, gave he within my straining grasp the melting foam Anna, that I'll despise imperial charms and Empress or Sultana, while dying raptures in her arms, I give and take we what the flattering God who there, what the pale Diana, extort hide the twinkling ray when I'm day meet my Anna. Come in, thy divine plumage night, sun, moon, and stars withdrawn, and bring an angel pen to write my transport with my
Now, from the good old US of A, here's Solas with Chullain and nGamhna.
Seoladh Na fin vasach, the arcus home sam Colin granta, the cune to Shvalo naira. Tis the big me hang all shaped and under no one in the hala, a honey. Oh, Celtic Na the Horse and Bala. This county by make a law, yeah. The crowning coral look, McClennan is trying me to rain up the law. Mermail Colin in our sheer harbor color is your meat the Gowden Morrie. Your cancer over McClennan. Scarant on a hill on a beach there, Madel. Chapeau, Gaspari, Biak, my love, quit. Obey, dearly, he's off a heel, Nalak, a memish, the rain of Costa. Shammer never hey Lana, some breedach a golar slante. Big Beoga Gwindalian a la creek on Dochma, is Grinner on Vian down Spinach. Big one should wing around the line on the color. Is show me the Gowden the Morrie. Big one should wing around the is your meat the Gowden the Morrie.
another show draws to a close, it remains for me to say that you've been listening to Celtic World on Otago Access Radio, 105.4 FM and 1575 AM. This and all shows can be streamed live or downloaded as podcasts. Just visit the website at www.oar.org.nz to find out more. Or you could subscribe if you wish to via iTunes. Okay, we'll finish up with a track from Scottish supergroup Treacherous Orchestra called Numbers. Hope you enjoyed the show and thanks for listening.